Hello, Facebook friends and family. So, this is my next video that I am doing for today, and I am in the gym. So, if it gets loud in here, I do apologize. Again, like usual, I'm talking to the microphone, so hopefully having these headphones really helps you guys out. But today, what I wanted to go over with you was the top 5 things, or my top 5 secrets, shall I say, for having great fat loss and actually keeping the weight off for good. Because isn't that what we all want? And you have to trigger down to what your highest values are. So, if you saw my post earlier today, then I asked you guys to categorize some things and prioritize them from least important to most important. So if you didn't see that, go check it out and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Because if anything requires motivation whatsoever, it's just not important to you. Cut and dry. So if working out or eating healthy or anything like that requires any sort of motivation, then it's not something that you deem important. So I'm just going to let you know that right now, right here. Okay? So there's going to be 5 things that we're going to talk about today that are going to give you this success. Okay? You don't need motivation. Really and truthfully, motivation is not what you're lacking. It's prioritizing. It's that highest value. What do you deem most important and valuable in your life? Whatever it is, that's what you're going to put first. That's what you're going to drive towards. So if you have to categorize and put from least important to most important, then that's what you need to be categorizing. If your health is not going to be most important, then what you're saying is in the future, I really don't care to see much of my grandkids. I'm okay, if I'm gone. It's the definition of being present or not being present in somebody's life. Okay. If you're wanting to be present, if you're wanting to see your grandkids grow up, if you're wanting to see your kids get older, whatever the case is, then you're going to make it a top priority, right? So categorize those events, okay? Categorize where your health is and figure out how do you make it that top value. So that's what we're going to go over today. Because again, it's not motivation what you're lacking. It's really and truthfully trying to prioritize where and how to make that your highest value, okay? So number 1 is going to be getting clear on what you want and accepting nothing less. So it's not just saying, I want to lose 10 pounds. It's not just saying, I want to be fit and have, all this shredded muscle. We can sit here and we can imagine what we want to look like all day long. But if we're not taking actions or we're not being clear on what the picture is and how we want to be, then we're never going to make it, right? So I want to lose 10 pounds because I want to do XYZ with my life. What is that? Do I want to enjoy going shopping again? Do I want to enjoy going out in the grocery store in yoga pants and not have people be like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be wearing that? Do I want to go out in a crop top and be like, hey, I feel confident because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm walking with confidence with myself. Whatever the case is it trending clothes, whatever it is, that the reason why you want to zone in on of losing weight. Why is it? Why do you want it? What impact is it going to make in your life? If it's going to make a major impact, then you're going to move towards that, right? If you can put that as your top priority of how it's impacting your life, then your health just got moved up on the scale. All right. How does it impact your life? So get clear on what you want and accept. Send me. I don't know if I should wear yoga pants. Boo boo, let's not do that. No. um, so get clear on what you want and accept nothing less. Okay. Have those goals. Have them, repeat them. Y'all hear me say this time and time again. Repeat them out loud. Repeat them every day. Write them down. If you're not saying them out loud, if you're not writing them down, then you don't really know what your goals are and you're not being clear. So we need to be clear on what our goals are. All right. Number 2, change the way you think about yourself. Now, I'm hoping that I'm squishing on some of y'all's toes right now, because a lot of times we look at ourselves in the mirror and the first thing that we do is we're negative. I mean, right off the bat. And I'm not going to lie, I'm the same way. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, you look like crap today. Good job. Pat on the back. you know, like I'm negative about myself just as much. So I have to change the way that I talk about myself. Am I saying positive and uplifting things, or am I lying to myself every day saying, wow, you look like a piece of crap today? If if I say that enough times every single day, eventually I'm going to believe it. So what lie have you told yourself this whole time that you've said, oh, I look like this. Oh, I can't stand the way that I look here. Oh, people think I'm fat. Oh, whatever it is. What lie have you told yourself to say, I'm never gonna make my goals? I'm never going to reach them. They're just way too high for me. Okay? So change the way you think about yourself. Change the way you talk about yourself. If you ever come around and say that, okay, so Sydney's saying too is a good one, not because of how I look, but because I'm always busy. Yes, if you're constantly busy and you're not investing in yourself or in other people and you're not taking time to block out for yourself, then you're never going to have an uplifting spirit. You're going to be that negative Nancy. You're going to be that negative energy that people don't want to be around. You know who dangerous people are? Dangerous people are the ones who kind of look like they got it figured out. Dangerous people are the ones that, even in the midst of a storm, they're smiling. Even in the midst of destruction, they're constantly uplifting themselves. I am positive. I am loving. I am kind. I look great today. I am going to go to the gym and I'm going to do whatever it is I'm going to do because this is what I want to see. They're still driven. They're still moving forward. They're clear on what their goals are. So change the way you think about yourself. You have to have that positive aspect. You have to tell yourselves, I love myself. Why do you love yourself? What are the things that you love about yourself? And it doesn't have to be things that you can't change. It has to be things that you expect to see in yourself. Because if you're not talking positively to yourself, then other people are not talking positively about you because they have nothing good to say. If you don't have anything good to say about yourself, then people don't have anything good to say about you. So change the way that you think about yourself. Become the dangerous person. Smile even when destruction is present. Okay? Keep smiling. Keep being that motivating person to yourself. All right? Number 3, talk to someone. Talk to someone. Let them know what your goals are. Let them know. Be clear in that and let them know clearly what you want. Hey, look, I'm down on myself. I don't like the way that I'm looking today. I feel like a fat cow. I feel like I could just go eat a whole cake by myself and just cry about it later and eat a tub of ice cream. I mean, come on, our emotions dictate what we choose to pick up and what we eat on a daily basis. If you're having a bad day, 9 times out of 10, women are going to be like, I'm going to go get a bar of chocolate. I feel like I need chocolate. Why? Because I'm angry, because I'm upset, because my emotions are rampant. It dictates how we live our lives, how we eat. So if you can change the way that you talk about yourself, get clear on the goals that you want, and tell someone what you expect to see and make that become a reality, then there's nothing standing in your way, right? The closer you are to your goals, you have that person in your corner. That person is standing right beside you. They are pumped with you. They are that motivating and inspirational person that you can go to about anything. That person is who is going to help drive you forward. So talk to someone, let them know what you want. Let them stand in your corner. If they're not standing in your corner, you need to get out. You need to find you somebody else to talk to. If they're turning around saying, oh, yes, Susie Q, I'm just not feeling it either. You want to go get a daiquiri? You want to go eat some tacos? You want to go have a steak? Do you want to just cry about it and have some ice cream? That's not the people that are in your corner. That's people that are against what you want. And why? Most people will be negative about you. One, again, it goes back to number 2. If you're talking negative about yourself, nobody's got good things to say about you, right? Because they're hearing constantly the negative things that you're repeating. So be positive about yourself. When you start doing that, people are going to see that. People are going to believe that. You're going to be the go-to that people want. You're going to be that motivation. You're going to be that drive. You're going to be that person that people are saying, I need this. I need this. Why can't I have this in my life? This person's amazing. They're always on point. They're always inspirational. It doesn't matter if they're in the midst of a storm, they're still smiling. I want that. Why can't I have that? You're going to be that person that's the go-to. You're pretty good at this. I hear a lot of good talks and chats. Thanks, Sid. Appreciate it. All right, so number 4, cut the crap. That's right, I went there, and I'm stepping on toes again. So hear me out. Cut the crap. Stop doing things that are just wasting your time and energy that are not providing you any success. Okay? So the reason that you're cutting corners and the reason that you haven't gotten the results that you wanted is because of that. You're cutting corners. You're not doing what you need to be doing. You're saying, if I just give it a little bit of effort, I might get there. No. Remember, consistency, again, goes two directions. You have a positive direction, you have a negative direction. The more positive you are, the more positive your results. The more negative you are, the more negative your results. So if you're negative about yourself, you're negative in the direction that you go, you're never going to have any positivity. And people are going to look down on you. I know I don't want people looking down on me. I want people to be like, look at her. She got a smile on her face. And I am. I'm always the bubbly person that walks into the room. Doesn't matter what's going on in my life. I love people and I love to be around people. And I'm always the bubbliest person. So, cut the crap. Stop cutting corners. Stop doing these things that are wasting your time and your energy that you're not doing because you're not going all in. If you're not going all in, then you're not going to get 100% of the results. That's like if you go to the store and you say, or how about this? You go buy a product, all right? You have two products. You have one that costs you, I don't know, $150. You got one that costs you about 10. 9 times out of 10, I see people say, I'm going to go with the cheapest route. Why? They do the same thing, but I'm going to go with the cheapest one. What happens? About a month or so later, if that, it breaks. Well, you get what you pay for. Have you not heard that? You get what you're paid for. So if you pay for crappy results, if you're looking for a weight loss pill, any supplements sitting over here, and I don't even like supplements. If you're waiting on a weight loss pill that says, "Hey, I've got everything you need in this one tiny little pill," it only costs you, I don't know, $10. Take it every day. If you're not doing everything else, you're wasting your time. You've just wasted money on this one pill. You've wasted your energy trying to remember, I got to take this pill, got to take this pill, because everything else that you're doing is crap, because you're cutting corners. If you're cutting corners, you're never going to get the full results. And another thing, if you're cutting corners, that rewarding feeling when people start saying, oh, wow, you look good. Wow, you're getting here and getting there. It's not going to be that rewarding at the end of the day. You're going to be like, well, I kind of do this. I kind of don't do that. My rule of thumb is 85-15. All right, 85% of the time you have got to be doing what you need to be doing. And 85% of the time it needs to be all about you, because you're the one that's alive, you're the one that's got to eat, and you're the one that has to go about your life. You are choosing things that are either going to give you life or give you death. How fast you want to get there and which direction do you want to go? So 85% of the time needs to be about you, needs to be about healthy choices, needs to be about the healthy, positive things that you think about, that you tell yourself, that you do on a daily basis. If it's negative, you're the negative Nancy in the room that nobody wants to be around. I don't like that. I don't want to be the negative Nancy. I don't want people to say, oh, here she goes again, moping about her life. She can't she can't get the results she wants. She's been in the gym, out of the gym. That's all I hear about her. She's just not consistent. The best thing she could do is be inconsistent. Is that what you want people talking about? Probably not. So cut the crap, quit cutting corners, go all in. Because if you go all in, you're going to get exactly where you want to be. If you give it your best, if you take the, I don't know, $150 product, you're going to get better results from it. Not just because it costs more, but because there's more to offer in it, right? It's not just the little 10 cent or $10, whatever it is, supplement over here. It's the most expensive one. It's the best one out there, right? It's the one that's giving you the best progress because they've done all the research for you. They've done all the background, and they're telling you this is it. I bought a crappy flat iron thingy mahoozer. It's like a brush and a flat iron hair dryer in one. And it took forever. And my husband kept telling me, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. You just spent your money. You wasted your money on it. I have yet to try it. So I'm going to try that this weekend. But I did try it on like a small piece. And I was like, it's not really what I wanted. Why? Because I chose the cheaper route. Because I cut corners. I didn't spend the extra step. I didn't do the extra mile so that at the end of the day, I could be like, wow, this is a good, rewarding feeling. Finally got my hair flat ironed in less than 45 minutes. Y'all know me. I got big hair. If you've seen it, you've seen it. All right, number 5, do it. Do it. If you're not doing it and all you're doing is talking about it, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. I'm going to be here one day, but not today, and I'll start tomorrow. If you're in that mindset, you're never going to get there. It's always going to be tomorrow, next year. You know what I'm hearing right now? I'll wait till January when Corona's over. What? So you're going to give up all this hard work, and I'm talking clients too. If you're going to give up all this hard work that you've put in for since January, and you're now going to tell yourself, I think I'm going to wait on that. Maybe I jumped ship too soon. I mean, the gym is packed on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Is it the normal people that I see? No, it's the newcomers. It's the ones that are motivated and ready to go. Why? Because if it's important to you, it doesn't require motivation. It's already there. It's already your drive. It is your main goal. So again, you have to take the first step. And what do you do after that? You keep repeating it. And when you're done with the first step, you move to the second step. It is stepping stones. Take a step back. Look at the entire picture. So take a look at what you see behind me. This is the entire picture. But if you zoom in on certain things, you can pinpoint key things here and there, right? You can see one thing at a time when you zoom in on it. So if I zoom in on my water back here, you can clearly see my water, right? And you know, water would be her hydration for the day. Jacob just grabbed his. So, you know, it's all about being in the moment. If you're looking too far ahead and you're the type of person that gets really overwhelmed, stop looking at the big picture, shut it down and zoom in. Look at one thing at a time. Whatever that one thing is that you can take, and then take the next step forward, and then the next step forward, then the next step forward. And when you step back, you'll be like, wow, look at what all I've accomplished. Because this is why we don't cut corners. You cannot cut corners. So again, if it requires motivation, it is not important to you. If it requires motivation, it is not important to you. So sit down, make a list of all the things and prioritize them. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve in your fitness, in your health, in your family's health? What is it that you want to achieve? And categorize it. If you find that your health is at the bottom, then you're not putting yourself first. And remember, in order to become selfless, you have got to first become selfish, because the only person that you can truly take care of and control and dictate and make sure that everything is lying perfectly is yourself. And if you're not taking care of yourself, nobody else can take care of you for you. So get clear on what you want and accept nothing less. That is the bottom line. Get clear on what you want and accept nothing less. Okay? That's going to be your biggest thing. Stop lowering your standards. Stop telling yourself, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy. Because number 2 is going to be change the way you think about yourself, right? You have to be positive. I'm going to make it. I'm going to get there one day at a time. Today I went and ran a half a mile. Tomorrow I'm going to run. Please don't go run 3/4 of a mile. Don't try to do that every day. Keep it to a good minimum. But keep pushing forward, all right? Talk to someone. Have that person in your corner. If they're not in your corner, cut them out. Cut the crap. Stop cutting corners. Go all in or go home. Go sit down and go be negative Nancy and go keep crying about it. I don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it, because nobody needs that negativity. If you are the positive, you could be the most positive person, get thrown into, I don't know, the darkest place with Debbie Downers, and give yourself at least a year and you will become a Debbie Downer yourself, because all that negative energy has consumed you. So if you're going to be the light that shines through and you're going to be that positive energy, you need to go out and go make that positive energy with other positive energies. So if your talk to someone is not a positive energy and they're negative Nancy, cut them out, right? Cut the crap, quit cutting corners, go all in. If you're not going all in, you're never going to make it. And the only thing that you can do is block time for yourself. I mean, I have my clients do that. My coach had me do that. I used to be an open book. My agenda was open, it was wide open. People could schedule in anytime, and it always made me nervous and it always kept me very anxious because I was like, what if it's the time that I'm doing something? Block your time. You have to block your time and put what you're going to do first. Second would be your family, and then third would be your work. I know that sounds backwards because your job is what's giving you the provisions for your family and everything, but you have to block your time. That's the only way that you're going to stay motivated and sane. If you're not blocking your time and you're saying, well, I get off of work at 5, but they want me to send an email at 5:30. Well, then I have to stay there and wait, or I have to set an alarm on my phone, and then I stress about what all I'm going to say. Block your time. If it's not in your window, it's not in your window. The first week that I tried time blocking, I spent a lot of time sitting at home. And I kept wondering, oh my gosh, this is so boring. What am I doing? Why did I block this time? But I never deviated from it. Told myself, give it one full week. The next week, you can change things within 30-minute gaps. And I did. And now it's perfect. It's exactly what I need. It gives me my time. It gives me my time with y'all. It gives me my time with my family, with my husband, with my kids, with my friends. It gives me my time back and it keeps me in control. If you know me, I gotta be in control. So, and number 5, just do it. We can go the Nike route. Just do it. Take that first step, a leap of faith. Okay. Keep repeating it, one stepping stone at a time. Know the big picture, but focus on one event. And when you step back after you've accomplished 3 stepping stones, you will see your bigger picture start to become more clear. So, that is your top 5 things. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. I'm so excited for tomorrow for day 4 in my group of this free reset challenge because it is big number 1. If you're not in the group, you need to be there. I'll put the link in the comments. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.